She got her hands out, but that don't mean shit. I'm throwing bands down, all on the bitch. I got it sold out, sweet never miss. She saw me all proud of the whip down here. So focused on material, all she wanna do is get me alone. The drinks don't start, what a miracle. I can't tell what's going right or wrong. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. And you got about 1, 2, 3 minutes before you don't mean shit to me. Go ahead and show me why should I keep you around. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. Don't make a whole scene, cause that make it worse. You know what I need. I'm gon' need it hurts, double no Siamese. This bed like a curse. They saw me pull up, know that shit had to hurt. So now I'm done with the chasing. Tell me, does it make sense? Drop a little 10 piece and get it back, that's so amazing. This little bitch so basic, she don't wanna face it. Act like they don't see the vision, bitch, you need some LASIK. So focused on material, all she wanna do is get me alone. The drinks don't start, what a miracle. I can't tell what's going right or wrong. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. And you got about 1. Go ahead and show me why should I keep you around. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave.
All my eyes deceiving me. You can't be leaving me. No. Yeah. You know you're all I need. Now I can't fall asleep alone. Said fuck love, but you changed my mind. I can't let you love me part-time. So in love with you, still so in love with you. I build you up, you watch me break down. You broke my heart, it needs a break now. Fall apart for you, I fall apart for you. For Been through it all, but you're still my baby. I can't help but rush things lately. Fill my void with the lies you tell me. Oh no. Day and night, got you stuck on my mind. Feel the rush, I can't find. I guess I'm falling again. Said fuck love, but you changed my mind. I can't let you love me part-time. So in love with you, still so in love with you. I build you up, you watch me break down. You broke my heart, it needs a break now. Fall apart for you, I fall apart for you. For you.
The Morning Fix live radio show will begin shortly. For your best news coverage and commentary, tune in daily at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on The Morning Fix. The Morning Fix live radio show will begin shortly. Happy Thursday, everybody, here on the Morning Fix Live radio show, 10:09 Eastern Standard Time, 9/22/22. What is it, like the second day of fall? First day, second day of fall, somewhere around there. We are well into the fall season. It's that hoodie weather out here. You're tuning into another great show here on the Morning Fix. I'm your host, Macho, and we got this reckless person here tag teaming with us today. She's wearing her reckless hat today. Look at her.
Ooh,
Are we feeling a type of way today?
maybe.
Look at this gear. What do we got here?
I
Let's
got
take
the
a look.
sweats on too. Like,
And
I,
the sweats.
yeah, I can't
Oh,
lift
lift the
my
leg.
leg up.
Lift the
I
leg.
can't lift my leg up. Are you crazy?
Where's the
Here, look,
dexterity? Where's the dexterity and the
My dog
flexibility?
is right here. Look, you see him? He wants to be on the show. Come on, get out of the way. Anyways, I'm not lifting my leg. I'm not giving you all my secrets.
So no. You're not doing like the feline, the cat.
No,
Like sometimes
no.
I'll have my cat and I'll see her and she's over there cleaning herself with her leg up.
Wait. It's this leg. Hold on. It's this leg.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Wait, no,
You-
shit. Put the camera back on me, asshole.
You're gonna
It's
hurt.
this
No,
leg.
you're gonna hurt yourself. You better stop it.
Look, there it is. Fuck your feelings.
Okay, there it is. So it's the whole jogger system that you got here,
I got it going.
and you got the hoodie.
I'll lay down. Yeah. This is it.
Nice. All right.
This is the rant room morning.
It is. It definitely is. Let's say our good mornings here. Everyone who wants to say good morning to Keisha, say it now. Say it loud and say it proud. Let's start with Mandy. Good morning. How are we?
Good
We got
morning.
Lara is in the building.
Good morning.
Kai. These are like the usual suspects that are always here, by the way.
These are our regulars.
Yeah. So like if I truly suck, they're that supportive that they will always be here.
Good.
Did you know
I
that?
like it.
They're like
I
the
like it.
faithful. They're
Love
like
it.
the faithful. This is Felicia. Good morning, Felicia. How are you?
Good morning.
All
Good
right.
morning.
All right. Don't brag about degrees or anything. 92 degrees and sunny. Come on.
Who cares? It's
All right.
September. Who
All
wants to be at 92 degrees in September?
Kathy, good morning. Kathy is another one who's always here.
Barracuda.
All right. Katie's another one. Good morning. Good morning. I wouldn't say I'm beautiful. I'm not.
I would say that.
Well, maybe at heart. I don't have a.
No. Your shadow.
The shadow. All right. Who else is saying good morning? Oh, look who's coming in with the bumblebee.
Wop wop.
Bumblebee tuna.
Well,
I got a few. Look, she's only got a few more days. She's only got a few more days, so she's like, I'm going to brag about it. What is that we're drinking there?
It's not. It's an energy drink. Relax.
What is it? Like what? Like what is it? Like from where? Why does it look cool? Like it looks good to drink. Like I bet you it tastes like
amazing.
absolute gas, like trash.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It tastes amazing. It's my favorite cherry slush. It's all
Cherry
natural.
slush.
No sugar. I think it's even vegan. Yeah, so AJ can drink it.
So AJ can drink it. That'll be good. Coffee time. It's 100% coffee time.
That's
and
right.
one, I don't have my morning fix mug yet.
I have mine,
Keisha
but
does.
It's
But what
broken.
happened to it? What happened to it?
Okay, so here it is. So I was gonna drink out of it on Sunday, whatever day I was on with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally, the dog bumped the table and it went. So look, are you ready?
Uh-huh. The handle's gone. Usually the handle goes first. Always goes first.
But that's okay. You know what? I don't care.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna still use it. And I was the first to have it, so I can never get rid of this one. I am ordering a new one, but I have to keep the original, the OG.
Yeah, that's got to go in a case somewhere and put it in a little something, you know.
Yeah. I could maybe I should try to Gorilla Glue the handle back on.
Why not? Why not?
I have all the pieces.
It's a pen. It's a pen holder now. It's a pen holder. Yeah, it is. It is a pen holder. Just stick your pens in there, and while we're working in the office.
No, guess what though? Guess what? I can eat out of it still. Like I eat out of it every morning. I put yogurt in it and eat out of it.
That's strange.
Does it need a handle?
Why does yogurt need to go in a cup? I'm more of a put the yogurt in a bowl kind of person. Like, why does it
I don't everything I eat, pretty much I eat it out of a cup.
You eat everything out of a cup. Like you're talking about rice, chicken,
I
whatever.
don't care. I just dump it all in the cup and then I just walk around with the handle and then I eat out of it. It's so much easier.
That's like you're doing things like you're still in college. Well, how long has been? How many decades ago were you in college?
2, because it's been 3 since I was in high school.
I mean, yeah, it's you. I mean, it looked like a different world back then when you went to college, right? It was like
Yeah. So it's been.
they
I
didn't have
graduated.
microwaves back then and stuff like that. Right?
No, we did. We did. I think maybe, but you figure 1992, I graduated from high school.
92, yeah, I was a child. Yeah.
Okay, your point would be.
I'm saying that you're that much ahead, and I
Yes,
was
exactly.
I was a young cub.
No, you were retarded. So
Yeah.
watch your mouth.
That's a swearable offense. And where's the swear jar?
I didn't swear.
I try you guilty by
So if I
no court.
wear the swear words, do I have money in the jar?
Where the swear words?
Okay,
Mandy, if she's wearing the swear words, does she have to put money in a jar? And how much for the F-bomb, by the way? Just want to know.
Yeah, how much is for the F-bomb? Because I'm not gonna say. You know what? I think I'm gonna do. Exactly, Mandy. Thank you.
Yeah, she's just on your side. She's just on your side.
That's my sister right there.
If she's wearing the swear words, how much would that cost, give or take?
It shouldn't cost anything. I didn't say the swear words. I didn't say the words. I mean, they're just here. It doesn't even matter. I think I'm gonna get like one of those like buttons made that I could just hit the button.
So every time, instead of swearing, you just bam, or
Yeah, and
beep,
the button will say it.
beep.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
We can build one into the new sound system I'm gonna get. We can build it in. So as soon as I'm about to see the I'm gonna go beep, beep, beep.
Like build in a bleep.
Yeah, built-in bleep.
No,
So every time I hear about you about to say the Nickras, I'm bleep.
man,
Hear the mother bleep. Hear the and you're like, don't you dare
know what I'm
me.
saying.
Don't you and bleep me out. Don't you?
Whatever, dude. What's the first? What's the first news topic? Can we just get on to the?
Wait, you're already getting fired up this morning.
You're irritating me.
So not only do you have your energy drink, you have me to get you going.
Yeah, you're just like a brother or another. Like, ugh. You know, man. They're annoying.
If you sat with my sister, right, and you talked to her and you said, "Okay, what was it like with your little brother?" You'll see her eyes widen up, and she's just gonna just vomit on you. Blah 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 blah. This mother was so annoying, and always, and to this day, still bothers me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
My little brother is amazing. I love my brother.
He doesn't bother you. He doesn't poke you. He doesn't do all those.
No, my brother only gets on my nerves because he's like a bigger asshole than me. But that's my ride or die. That's my dog.
Pranks.
No, no. I mean, he does send me these like reels of bad dad jokes that annoy me, and he knows.
Those are the best.
He keeps sending them to me, and I say, "Don't send me any more of these." And then the moment I say it, it's like 10 come through. So he does little things like that, but that's my brother. That's all I got. It's my whole life.
All right, so let's get warmed up this morning. Let's start off with speed dating. Speaking of speed dating,
what?
Yes, let's get
started.
That
back?
No, I didn't bring nothing back. I'm just saying I want to go to a segment that is about speed dating.
Got it. Let's do it.
And then we'll throw in our little personal stories into it. But this is the 40-year-old virgin speed dating segment here. Let's check this out.
Let's do it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you fine? You're in that.
Retarded? What the hell's the matter with you?
Do you want me to be retarded?
When I look into the eye,
are you fine? All right. So how was if you've ever had a random date or like an initial date, did it ever start weird like that? Did it ever have like this moment where you're just like, come on?
Yeah.
All right. So,
but it doesn't go past that 30. It doesn't go past that 30 seconds.
What do you mean does it go past that 30 seconds?
No, let's just say this. If I was sitting across from you and you said, "Are you fine?" After I said, and you said, "How are you?" "I'm fine." And you said, "Are you fine?" I would have been done. I would have picked up my drink and walked away.
Just like that.
Just like that. You're stupid. Fuck.
Okay.
Oh,
So wow.
sorry.
Short tolerance. No, this ain't Sunday. I was just pulling your leg. Don't walk right into it. Anyway. So you're getting right up.
Yes.
You're stupid. Okay.
You're done.
All right.
We're at it. I mean, come on. He's staring at her like something's wrong with him.
Yeah, you can just look off the vibes right there. All right, let's go.
The children and the parents, and they're smiling and saying, "Thank you, Dr. Montalban, you saved my child." Oh, it's worth it.
Look how greasy his hair is.
Hey, what are you doing here?
David.
And you are Gina?
Gina. Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
All right, all right.
Honest with
The
you,
minute someone says their name is Gina, I'm sorry, I'm out.
Oh, you're out?
Gina, what the hell is Gina? What are you?
That's her name.
Gina is her name.
Macho.
Gina.
Macho.
Macho is fine. I mean, but what? It's
To
not.
you, it's fine.
It's not a genital name. What the hell?
Okay.
Come on now.
It's been a long time since I've been with a man. Spent a lot of time with the ladies. Looking to get back up on that pogo stick. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me?
Remember that time when we made love and you cried in my arms?
Please don't reminisce about the times we please.
All right, if made love, like
Well, why does he look like a vampire? Can we have that discussion? I mean,
because he's
ill.
depressed. He's depressed that
looks
she
ill.
left him. Yeah, he looks ill. She didn't say just. Look at Brian here. Hi, my name is Penis. Yeah, imagine if someone said my name is Penis.
What?
Or Enos or something like that. Instead of Gina or Penis, it's
Okay,
Enos.
whatever. Okay.
All right.
I mean,
It's
whatever.
so creepy.
Let's go to Paris. I want to take you underneath the Eiffel
Oh,
Tower and make love
God.
to you.
Cut it out.
What out?
This going to Paris, we've been broken up for like 2 years, man. I don't want to date you anymore.
Ill.
You're
I am not all right, just because I didn't like you.
This is so us.
Psycho talk.
What?
You're a good-looking man.
Thank you.
Very pretty. Real soft, delicate features. They're real feminine, you know, which is good for me because that would be a simple sort of transition, you know what I'm saying? Maybe
What
throw
is
a little
happening
rouge
right
on
now?
ya, tuck your sack back. You game?
Wow.
Talk your.
Wow. 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 She still wants a bitch. What is happening? What is happening right now? You know what? You know what the problem is? I'm just gonna say it right now. This is this like white humor. That's why this is happening.
It's still just because it's white humor doesn't mean it ain't funny. It's funny.
It's not as funny.
Stop it. Just stop
No,
it right now.
it's
Just
not.
take a
It's not as-
step back and relax, okay?
No,
it's
not as
funny.
funny. No, it's not. It's humorous. Like ha 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 ha, ha. It's not funny. It's humorous. Like ha 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 ha.
She said, "Tuck your sack back." Come on, that's terrible.
She's an idiot.
All right.
No.
You need to stop around with my friend, okay? Because you're giving him hope and it's driving the man crazy.
I moved, I changed my email address, my phone number. Okay, he's practically stalking me.
Well, I didn't know all that, so I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Minnesota.
I grew up in a town outside of Minneapolis, like a population of like 500 people. Really small.
Yeah, it's like the land of 1,000 lakes.
What about you? You're used to like a really big city.
Really?
Oh, is that her
God,
nipple?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Have you ever seen this movie?
Mm-mm.
What is wrong with you?
I'm black.
What about American Pie? Have you watched American Pie?
No,
Okay, there's problems now. All right.
I'm black.
The town that I grew up in was really small. I mean, you know, it was just so safe. There was no crime. I mean, a girl could just walk from one end of town to the other and just, you know, feel completely safe.
That was like the bimbo yesterday that we were covering, that she had her things all up, you know?
Yeah.
The only difference is this one had, you know, all the way out.
has once again been filled. I'll tell you who was the hottest. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna tell you. Gina, man. Can't get
Gina.
Gina out of my head.
Gina. Gina would have won for them.
Yeah. I will say that Amy, her skin was beautiful. I mean, that brown skin was flawless.
She's like, I don't know, where is she from? Where is she from? Like
No,
Guyana?
she's
I think
beautiful.
she's Guyanese or something like that. I don't
Beautiful
know.
brown skin. It's like flawless.
Anyways, so good morning, Mummy Nice. You coming in late, Mummy Nice?
Wow. We lick white boots.
White boot
Wow.
lickers.
Whatever. This
So,
year,
all
boy.
right. Worst and your best date. What was your worst date?
The worst date.
Yeah, what was your
There's
worst date? Let's
there's
start.
no such thing as a worst date.
Not with Keisha.
No, you don't. Listen. If you say something stupid 5 seconds out the gate, why would we ever go on the date? So that's done. I don't have any worst dates because I wouldn't give
You
anyone
wouldn't
that
waste
much
your
time.
time.
No,
Okay.
no, that's stupid. Best date, sailboat.
What is that?
He took me out on a sailboat
Just
to
out
this
of
to this
so a
amazing
person
white
randomly, a
restaurant.
random person, random.
No, he was introduced to me by a friend. We went
So
out
you
on a
didn't know him,
sailboat. No, I didn't know.
and you went on a sailboat with him.
Yeah.
What if you? Okay.
What if what?
I mean, what if he would have choked you and put you out in the ocean like that?
He would have had 9 hot ones.
But I mean, even if you can't, I mean, he's got the
No,
upper hand.
9 hot ones. You never
No,
have
I
that.
know that. I know that.
Never.
What I'm saying is you know how
Never.
serial killers work, right? They charm
Okay.
you.
Okay, let me tell you how serial killers
They
work.
get you. They get you. They
Macho,
get you when your
shh.
defenses are down.
Okay.
That's a serial killer move, guys. You saw that? The
Okay, be quiet. Listen, serial killers do not prey on strong women. They prey on weak women who are like
Okay.
hee, like the chick with her nipple out, like we just watched, right?
Right.
No, I let you know coming into this. You can get stupid if you want. I will unload this entire clip and reload it. I will take your face off with hot lead, and then I will push you out into the ocean for whomever to eat you and take your sailboat home. Play with me. Try me. I don't care. Like, I get
Okay.
on the boat letting you know I'm packing. How am I ever gonna be vulnerable?
Just ready, like just out. Do you like practice unholstering? Like, I'm really messing with you today. Do you ever just come out of the gate and just like in the mirror, just like,
No, not in the mirror.
No, come on. Do you
Not in
ever
the mirror.
just, all right, so
But I
you
do
do it.
practice.
So you
No,
do
I do.
practice unholstering.
Yeah, I pretty much practice like laying like in the bed, like like in all kinds of craziness. I do practice, yes, because
Laying in the bed too?
yeah, like what if you like are woken up out of your sleep?
Wait, where's the holster while you're sleeping though? And you're
Why
not
would I?
telling. You're not.
What's
All
happening
right,
right now?
so you put it where you put
You
it.
want the like the combination to the safe as well? I mean, what the hell?
Keisha is a serial killer. Yes, she is. I can tell. All right,
Okay. Good point. I've gotten away with it.
so if so you put it where you put it,
Mhm.
right? And
Yes.
you lay there and act like you're sleeping for a little bit. And then you just practice. Do you ever like drill yourself like out of your sleep? Like actual out of your sleep? All right, get it.
No, I have a dog who's trained to eat you, so
Okay.
I mean, he's gonna get you first.
The fact that you're not saying that with a smile or like, I'm just playing. Like,
I'm not joking, I'm serious, but I can laugh if that'll make you feel better.
yeah, that's even worse. That was even worse. All right, so Letitia James is at it again. If
No,
you
wait,
haven't,
wait.
Mhm.
No, where's your worst and best date?
Oh, my best
Why you
date. My best date was, I want to say,
when she paid for everything?
actually is. I think a man's best date in terms of pay is like a good going Dutch. You know, when you go Dutch, you don't have to pay for me. We can pay for we have a good time. We split the bill
That's
at the end.
okay.
That's a good date. Yeah,
No, it's
that's
not.
a great.
That's a bitch ass date, but okay.
You split and you go Dutch right down the middle.
That's a little boy date, but cool.
Right down the
Tell us
middle.
about
You pay for your side, I pay for my side. All right.
Anyways, continue.
All right. My best date had to be one of my best dates was on it's like one of those little club cruises. It's like you get on there, you're like, you're having a good time. There's drinks, there's food, everybody's having a great dance. My worst date was a blind date. Never go on a blind date. They're terrible.
Okay.
And it was some girl that she was in college, and she talked about how she got into a fight right in classroom. In class, she was just telling me the story how she was just punching girl, all that in the classroom. I'm like, you're in college. All right, I'm gonna put you on the bus.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I didn't call an Uber for her. No, it was the bus.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. You can't judge me. Don't. All right. No, she's getting into a fight in a college classroom.
Okay, well, maybe they provoked her.
So what? We're adults now. That's not how you handle yourself. We ain't in high school. We're not in high school.
Okay.
You went to school amongst the educated. That's not how you handle yourself.
You know.
You got down in college? You got down in college.
Dude, I wasn't there for all that. I don't even talk to people. Like,
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. No one
but
does
maybe
that.
she went to community college.
What's the difference? There are low lives there? There are low lives?
Maybe in her community college on, Ghetto and Ghetto Avenue, those were the type of people that went there, and she had to like bust a bitch upside the head. I'm not mad. I mean,
Because they were acting up.
Yeah, I'm not. We're speculating. I mean, maybe they took her, like, pulled her like weave track out. I don't know.
Oh God, just walk away.
Maybe they pulled her eyelash off or something. I don't even know. I'm just saying. They
You
might
think
have
I
hit
would
her
ever
with-
go on a date with someone with a fake eyelash?
Absolutely.
Never. I could say that with
I could see
certainty.
you dating a hood rat.
Hell no. Oh my God. Hell no. Oh no, Lord.
Into the real news.
All right. Letitia James is at it again. By the way, I'm trying to find a video with better light. They didn't do her with any respect here.
She didn't deserve any respect.
I'm looking for
She should
different
look like
video.
burnt toast.
Why does she look like she's invisible in this shot? Like she looks gone. I
should
can't see.
look
Where is
like-
she? Where is she?
She should look like burnt toast.
Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, she should look like burnt toast.
Damn.
She don't deserve any respect. Let's go play.
I mean, it looks bad. I mean, wow. All
great.
right.
Looks
Here's what
perfect.
Letitia James is after right now.
Following a comprehensive 3-year investigation by
Can you turn it up a little?
I tried.
Witnesses, interviews with more than 65 witnesses, and review of millions of
Can't hear
documents that were submitted by Mr. Trump and others. I am announcing
low.
that today
How do I can't raise it up anymore. It's low.
Okay. Just shh.
Yeah, let's try.
we are filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, and his company. The complaint demonstrates that Donald Trump falsely inflated his net worth by billions of dollars to unjustly enrich himself and to cheat the system, thereby cheating all of us. He did this with the help of the other defendants, his children. Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, and former Trump Organization.
Of all the ways to make your dad proud.
The ad is a lot more louder than the regular actual feed. That's sad. Let's get rid of that ad. Hold on. What do you think so far, Keisha?
She's cracked out.
Something's wrong
what?
with her.
Honest to God, like, did you see Trump's reply to this?
I think what happened was behind the scenes is that her and Trump had a thing.
You think?
And he was like, listen, you stink. And You see why you can't be involved in these shows? No, you need to be here. You need to be here. You bring the best side out of me here. Trump was like, listen, you stink, and I'm moving on to another black woman, all right? Like, my wife is there in the background, but we want a different black woman, all right? So she never took it right. She never took it well.
Okay.
So that's why.
Alan Weisselberg and Trump Organization controller Jeffrey McConney. Mr. Trump and the Trump Organization repeatedly and persistently manipulated the value of assets to induce banks to lend money to the Trump Organization on more favorable terms than would otherwise have been available to the company.
All right, so that's pretty much the gist of it right there. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
she can't get him on anything criminal, Keisha. She's
Mhm.
going after him civilly.
Mhm.
But can she do this without the civil component of it? Meaning, like, the person is not going after Trump. She's going after Trump, right? So the banks are not going after Trump.
No.
The IRS is not going after Trump.
No.
How does she, as a prosecutor, in her discretion, have the right to take up this case on her own merit?
Well, she always has the right. Anybody can bring any case against you that they want. It's
But
going
she's not the victim.
It's going nowhere. It's like the AG's office, right? That when they file lawsuits to protect the consumer, it's that same type of concept. On your behalf, we're gonna do it. You just don't know you need us to do it yet, is what basically what she's doing.
It's what she's doing.
She's overstepping, but she has a little bit of the power to do it, but she's overstepping. But it's
But
going nowhere.
but it's prejudicial, right? It's
Extremely.
almost yeah. Okay,
Extremely.
we're on the same. Okay, because I'm like, how are you just going on your own merit to be like, you don't know it, you didn't see it, but after I do this, you're gonna see it. But
Yeah,
then
you didn't know it was a problem until now.
okay,
That's basically what she's saying. But Trump responded. Did you see his response?
what was his response?
Oh, you didn't see it? He put it
No,
on
no,
Truth Social. Hold on a
no.
second.
Ooh, it's on True Social now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. I got the
Let's see.
notification. Hold on.
Let's see.
I got it. I got it. Let's see. This
Mm,
new iPhone update, things look a little different.
do you have a share tab on your end? Can you share anything on? You don't.
Yeah, it says share.
All right.
But
So
here, I'll
you.
just read it. I'll just read it. Another witch hunt by a racist attorney general who's failed in her run for governor, getting almost zero support from the public, and now is doing poorly against law and order AG candidate. Highly respected Michael Henry. I never thought this case would be brought until I saw her really bad poll numbers. She is a fraud who campaigned on a Get Trump platform, despite the fact that the city is one of the crime and murder disasters of the world under her watch. Donald Trump.
Facts. He was on Hannity yesterday. He was talking about the whole Mar-a-Lago raid and the special master and all this nonsense. Hannity was hitting him hard with some questions. It's starkly different between Hannity questioning Trump, who obviously everybody knows Hannity, if he could date Trump, he would,
He
right?
would. He
That's
would.
how much he loves the guy. But he was still hitting him with some tough questions. On the contrary to our boy JoJo, Sleepy, over there being given those softball questions, and he's over there like, watch me.
But here's the problem. And if we really break it down, she's wasting time, taxpayers' money,
Yes.
resources that could be used for something else. I think that is the most disturbing part of this.
Why
He's
you have
minding his own business playing golf, and that's not good enough.
And what are you gonna really get out of this?
Nothing.
What are you're not gonna get anything. Even if it was
Nothing.
money, even if it is money, you're not gonna discredit him as a whole because
No.
now you would have to now look at the banks. Why did you allow this transaction to happen?
Mhm.
Also, they have, like Mandy said, they have their own lawyers to evaluate the
Yeah.
investment.
Mhm.
So they have their own accountants to evaluate the investment. Maybe this was a deal that they both wanted mutually. So how do you get to come in and then go, you don't know, I'm going to come in and regulate this and clean this
The
up?
only thing I can think of is maybe she's pulling this from some bankruptcy documentation. I don't even know I don't even know how she knows it's fraud, right? So like I don't even know how she got to the point. Hey, Logic. I don't even know how she got to this point. So I mean, does she work at the bank? I mean, how does she know that he inflated his income? How does she know that? Is my question. And how
Maybe
does she know
because
those kids
somebody
are
said
involved?
something. Maybe she got a whistleblower. Maybe that whistleblower works for the Washington Post.
Probably. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. All right.
By the way, folks, just a little bit of a heads up here. If you can't access Twitch or anybody else that you know is having issues with Twitch, just direct them over to the YouTube page, the Morning Fix Live Radio Show. We are double streaming, multi streaming, not only to Twitch. It says we're streaming to
Facebook?
Telegram. No, Telegram. I was able to get in there to start streaming. I don't know if it's showing on that end. I don't know. But you guys can throw it in the Telegram group that, hey, Morning Fix Live Radio Show. Type that in the search engine. You'll find us on YouTube there as well if they're having issues with the Twitch. Because the Twitch mobility is a little different. From what I'm hearing, you can't really multitask while you're on Twitch, right?
Mm.
Is that the thing? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you guys can throw it in there, share whatever if you have any complications with Twitch, do you much likely prefer YouTube? Put that in there. Or do you know anyone who likes YouTube and is more,
Oh, Mandy said, nope, you cannot.
yeah. So some people like to do that. They like to kind of like multitask and do different things.
Oh, Brian
You know what
said
I'm saying?
I can. So I don't know what that means. But Brian said you can. I don't know. Maybe I prefer YouTube because YouTube it'll drop up into the corner and then I could
So
do
you could do other things.
Mhm.
Yeah, and from what I'm hearing, you can't do that with
with
Twitch.
Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And also, 9 times out of 10, when I was just listening, I just did it on my laptop and it's in its own browser, so it'll keep playing behind the scenes no matter how many tabs I open up.
Right, you could do that too, but not everybody's using
Yes,
computers because we have Barracuda who's driving right now, probably listening to
right.
us.
Listening, right?
Yeah, shout out to Barracuda. Thank you for doing that. And anybody, if you want to play us in the background, that works too. You want to put us on a different software, whatever. Let's blow
I
this whole
prefer
thing up.
that you look at me.
You want to be looked at, so you get the main screen here. You get the
Thank
main screen. So if anybody, let's see here. Let's see what people are saying. I lose it without internet. So
Oh, okay.
no Twitch without internet. That makes sense. I'm
Ooh.
doing it now on Twitch. Katie's on Twitch. Yes, we can tell you're on Twitch. We see the icon there, Katie.
So we can see where they are.
Yeah,
Everyone's
where
on
they're
Twitch,
viewing.
looks
Yeah, where
like.
they're viewing us from. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. I have no problems with doing multiple things on my phone and Twitch in the background. Yeah, there you go, Brian.
So Brian has an Android, and Mandy has an iPhone.
Maybe that's
So
probably
maybe
the
that's what
mix-up.
it is, the difference.
Maybe all you iPhone users out there could use YouTube, and all
Yeah.
the Androids. I don't know. Whatever works best for you guys do it. Laura puts us on her TV. Look at that.
Got it.
We're on Laura's TV.
Yeah, it's okay.
So wave at her TV. Just you on TV, Mama? I'm on candid camera.
AJ'sRantRoom.com.
That's right. Thank you for always listening.
We appreciate it.
Oh, the
No, Android
notifications.
does not win again. Try again.
The notifications for your show on Twitch. She loves it.
Nice logic. We love you.
All right.
All right.
What else do we got here? Android wins again. Yes, that's coming up on the screen. Android for the win. All my Android lovers, throw that fire emoji in there. All my Android lovers out there. And all my iPhone lovers out there. Just throw that little I guess the little splash emoji.
It's Apple all the way. AJ knows this because I type so many whacked out messages, and I can now edit my messages to AJ. I can
Look at
hit
all the
edit
fire
and
emojis.
fix them, and then it goes back as edited, and he knows what I'm saying. But I can't edit an Android message because I don't know, it's stupid.
Can we see comments if we are on YouTube? Yes, only the comments on YouTube.
Yes.
You can't see all the comments. So people who are on watching me from Twitch, watching us from Twitch, you could only see the
can't see
comments
you. Oh, there you
from
go.
Twitch. You can only see the comments from Twitch. It's it's platform specific. Only you and I, Keisha, can see all of
the
it
comments. Got it.
because we're in a software system. So
But we don't
That's
have
how
anyone
we're.
on YouTube. Everyone's on Twitch, it looks like.
Well, right now there's no one on YouTube. There was one person on YouTube, and we lost that person. They probably were like, you guys suck. I'm out.
No, I forgot who that one person was, but it's good though.
All right. All right. So we all got it. We're all on the same page. Let's take a quick break. Everybody get some water, refill your coffee. We'll be right back here in a moment. Right, folks, we're back here on the Morning Fix Live radio show. Right now it is 10:46 Eastern Standard Time, September 22nd, 2022, 73 degrees and rainy here in New York City. It is Thursday. For some of us, it's Thirsty Thursday. Is it Thirsty Thursday for you, Keisha? Did you ever have a Thirsty Thursday?
The hell does that mean? I had some water this morning.
Like Thirsty Thursday, like you going out tonight. You going out tonight.
Oh, bye. No.
Like
Too
when you
old
wear,
for
your little skimpy little outfit. You look like what type of wear? Like a
no,
nice skimp.
I'm grown. I don't do that anymore.
And then you would tuck your gun like right underneath your dress
Actually,
or
I have
something like
this
that.
side one that you just put on and you just slide it right into it. You don't even know you have it on.
Right into your dress.
Yeah, right underneath.
Right. So you go out on a Thirsty Thursday.
Why would I go
right?
out on Thirsty Thursday? I'm not thirsty.
You thirsty. Like Thirsty Thursday is because you're going out to drink and be the thirst trapper. You know what I mean? That's what you're going out there.
The hell to the no. I am way too grown for that. Are you crazy? I am not anybody's thirst trap, and I'm far from fucking thirsty. Get out of here with that.
Not even close. Not even a drop thirsty.
No. No.
All right. So
Thank
this
you.
clip,
I can drink at home. Look at that.
drinking at home is probably the most responsible, and
Thank you.
you don't have to worry about a oops.
Oops.
Well, I mean,
What's a oops?
some people have to worry about a oops, Keisha.
What's that? What is that?
They wake up and they're like, oops. They pee on a stick. Oops. Then they go to Planned Parenthood. Oops.
Oh.
It's got serious real quick.
Okay. Well, if I have a oops, it's the second coming of Christ. So
Hey, it could happen.
no,
In
actually,
in the Old Testament of the Bible, Sarah got pregnant at 80 years old, okay? 80.
listen to me.
The
I don't
woman
even
was
have-
80.
I don't have any body parts for that. Okay.
80
I
years
don't even.
old. You
I don't
can't-
have an oven. Where's the baby gonna cook at? I don't even have an oven.
You can't tell the creator of human and mankind and the world.
You're right.
that
You can't. Therefore, if I was pregnant, it is Jesus. For
It
a fact.
is. It is.
Yes. There's no other possible way the baby.
Speaking of the Bible and God, something needs to give about this man, JoJo. So Laura Ingraham, courtesy of Fox News, showed us another Joe Biden moment. Check this out.
Segment where we explore the stories behind the headlines. For that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. All right, Raymond, you have a big announcement for us, but let's start with Biden at the UN. Must we?
Laura,
Must we, Raymond?
People only see the sound bites of the president at the UN, but here's part of his global pitch that was probably unseen by most of you.
According to those who excavated those bodies, a roadmap eliminating global food insecurity, to eliminating global food insecurity. Where is the Venezuela?
He starts to talk and he looks lost. Like he looks like and then we go to food costs and so I don't know if he's like, I don't know if this is like a mental issue or is he paying attention to something he shouldn't be. Right? Look, he's looking into something. What is he looking at? What are you looking at, bud?
He's looking at the people.
Or is he reading off those little teleprompter things that are off the side and he can't see it? Maybe he needs glasses.
Let's see. Go.
All right. Let's see.
Venezuelan-led dialogue and return to free and fair elections. Thank you for tolerance, for listening to me.
Well, you'll have to extend your tolerance a bit more, Laura. Now, remember, the president is asking the world to follow him, to defend democracy. Follow him. And where is he headed?
What's happening?
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Wait.
Rewind it.
Wait a second. Wait. Can somebody get Grandpa?
Here we go. What's happening?
Get him. Can somebody get him, please? Get him off this damn stage.
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event,
he's still there.
The word thank you seems kind of inadequate, but for all the millions whose lives will be saved.
Wait. He stood there. He stood there. And okay, what's going on though? Like, did they not tell him where to go? Did they not? What happened here?
AJ.
Are we?
AJ.
Should we be laughing at him or no? Should we?
Yes. You know what? Here's the worst part about it.
What if he is? What if he has dementia? Should we?
I was calling on AJ because I was hoping he was here to give us some insight. AJ. Okay, listen. Okay. Listen. Here's the worst part about this. This is the commander-in-chief.
I think that's why it's sad.
Okay. Rewind it just a little bit. Just back it up to when he hears the person start talking. Okay.
All right.
Just right here. Now watch. Watch him. Watch this.
A momentous event.
Look at him.
The word thank you seems.
Why did he do that pivot? You saw that pivot?
At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate, but for all the millions.
Look, he's pointing. Look. Wait, hold on, look.
Thank you.
Look, he's pointing. Look. Where's he going? He's asking, where do I go? He's asking. So, is that a cognitive issue or is he just completely confused because they didn't tell him where to go?
No, it's Macho. Listen to me. Here's the worst part. We have seen this nonsense over and over, right?
Legitimately, what if he's in trouble? What if something's up?
Okay, so here's the scarier part of this. The VP is next in line. The hackling hyena is next in line.
I wish I had that soundbite, the laughing part. Look at him point here though. He's pointing. He wants to know where he's going. Can y'all see this? Y'all see this? He wants to know where he's going here. Look at him.
Why does he talk like that?
Look. Is it me or that man has some of the most smallest hands for that size body? Look how tall this man is, and his hands is like half my hands.
He's trash.
He's like the guy from Scary Movie, like
yes, from Poltergeist.
Just take my strong hand.
He's from Poltergeist.
From
remember the super creepy old guy from Poltergeist? He is a clone.
Yeah.
He is a clone. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God! But you
And then
see,
the
look at
worst
this
part is he
guy.
doesn't even like go back to
Mr.
the guy
President,
like when
thank
he says,
you.
Look at
"Oh,
him.
Mr. President."
At
He's
the
like, "Oh
end
yeah,
of
that's me.
such
I'm the
a
president."
momentous event, the word thank you seems kind
Oh
of
my
inadequate.
God.
But for all the millions whose lives will be saved, for the communities where life
Now
will be
look. Now
transformed,
look.
thank you.
Now
So
look. Now
thank
look.
you, President Biden, for your outstanding leadership.
Laura, forget funding
my God.
Ukraine. The UN needs
Okay,
to buy
this
him a
Look at
seeing eye
Laura.
dog, okay? He doesn't know which, doesn't know where he's going.
She can't even compose herself. Get a handle of yourself, Laura. You're on live TV.
Wait, Raymond, you know all those tedious stickers at the grocery store telling us we could only go one way during COVID? All those
Yes.
liberal women would yell at you if you were in the wrong direction.
The
You're like,
Karens.
oh,
The
get out of
Karens,
the way,
Laura.
sweetheart. I'm getting the can of soup, okay? They need to get all those stickers for Biden. He just needs those grocery
needs
store
a sticker.
stickers and get them right off the stage.
I'm not sure it would help. He still asked, we still have been given $54 billion, Laura, to Ukraine. That's 3 times what the EU contributed, and he's asking for more money from us, not from the EU at the UN this week. Okay, I guess to a
I'm just really bothered by that too. On top of that, why are we sending money? Why are we sending more money? Like, imagine we go to war. Let's say, for example, we go to war with Puerto Rico, right?
Mhm.
Let's try to walk through this real second. We go to war with Puerto Rico. We're like, listen, you ain't going nowhere else. You with us. You with us. All right?
Okay.
And Russia's like, no, I'm going to keep funding money to you guys so that you guys keep fighting each other.
Okay.
It's like, why? Why would Russia want to get involved in that? Why would I want to be involved in that? Why would I want
We've
anything to
already
do with that?
had this conversation.
It's to launder. What if Russia's
Yes.
complicit to it? What if Russia also wants the laundering of money?
I think that they're also a part of this whole Ukraine
Yeah.
thing. You have to
Yeah.
understand, Ukraine is Russia.
They
It's a part
all
of the
want to move
it's
this shit.
the part that Russia is trying to take back from the USSR, everyone there speaks Russian for the most part. Like, there's no, like, Ukrainians there.
Well, the eastern part of Ukraine all speaks Russian. The western part,
Yes, all of that little section speaks
that's where they're actually at. That's where the
Yes.
Russian forces are at. The
Yes, on
western
that
part,
border.
the eastern part of
Yeah, where they
Ukraine.
all speak Russian because it was a part of the USSR. They're
So
all Russian.
Yeah.
So I don't even understand what the problem is. They should have taken care of business out the gate and had all their ducks in a row, and then that way they wouldn't have to worry about it. So I think they're all in on it, right?
Oh, what about this? What about this? Uh-oh, he's starting trouble. He's starting trouble. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
You know what?
She sounds a lot more appealing. She sounds a lot more appealing.
Why would I promote that
This
moron?
guy here.
Why
This
would I
guy
promote
here.
this moron? You know what? I can't even. You know what the worst part about this is? Let me. You know what the worst part about this is? I can't. If I took this off right now, there's the shirt. Look at this. This is how bad it is. Hold on. Let me just show you. I couldn't even get rid of AJ right now if I wanted to. Every hat on my desk is a rant room hat. Look at this.
Are you stripping? Can we not do
No,
this right
shut
now?
up. Look at.
Look at
I can't even
abortion is
take my
murder.
hoodie off. Rant room. Like, I can't get rid of him even if I tried.
Oh my God. You're looking like a groupie right now. Like, just let me get
I
all the
am.
AJ gear. Let me get all the AJ stuff.
AJ, can I come on your live and show you all of my rant room stuff? Like, hey, AJ, did you notice me? Look at me, AJ. I bought all your gear. Can we be friends?
I want to be first in line to go live with AJ. I want to be first in line.
AJ, I'm your biggest supporter.
And then they throw the. All right, what else? What other gaffes we have here?
Anesthetized people to this wobbly leadership, inflation, crime. The White House has an answer. This Friday, they're hosting a concert on the South Lawn featuring Elton John.
Okay, at
It's
least they got
called
that.
Night Where Hope and History Rhyme. The title comes from an Irish poem Biden is fond of repeating.
Hope and history rhyme. Hope and history rhyme. And hope and history rhyme. Hope and history rhyme. And we can help make hope and history rhyme.
And where does all this hope and history lead, Laura? While the Bidens are bidding the yellow brick road goodbye at their concert with Elton, the people in Detroit and all of us will be bidding goodbye to a piece of the interstate in Detroit. The highway is racist, according to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg.
There is racism physically built into some of our highways.
But look at her nod her head. Look at her nod her head. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead now. There's those racist highways there now. Come on now.
So this rolling national demolition, okay, is starting with I-375 to the tune of $104 million.
All right, so make Detroit even more poor and trashy, and no one wants to go there. Okay, even better.
Stupid.
It is stupid all around. I don't understand. And then they want us to say, we can't say that the election was rigged. No sane person. You tell me 80 million?
81.
81 million?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Dummy.
Come on, man.
That part.
Come on. Not even Obama believes that.
You know what the worst part about this is?
What's
At
that?
least if they're going to choose to be outright rigged, we could have got someone who's competent.
What about Kamala? The laughing
That's
hyena.
funky.
She would have been like, the border is secure.
No.
The border is secure.
Space is big. It's big. It takes up a lot of space. And so when you think about how much space takes, you have to really focus on that space. That's the VP. That's the vice president.
And at least she would have been better than wandering JoJo over there.
No.
Why not?
No.
No, she's MIA now. She doesn't even. She's
no.
So you would have wanted to have Bloomberg. What about Mayor Bloomberg instead? Because they wanted a Democrat. They were going to rig this election. They're going to rig the election. I'd rather have Bloomberg, Mayor Bloomberg.
Yeah,
When he
I
said
could have had a dog, Daffy Duck. I wouldn't have cared. Anything would have been better than this. We're embarrassing at this point. The commander in chief can't even walk off a stage. Like, what is actually going on?
He's in bad shape. He's in bad shape. Now, why can't we question the integrity of the election? Why can't we do it?
Are you serious?
I just want to know because we're going to get into this.
Let me tell you. No,
we're going to get into this next segment of free speech, right?
Okay.
Why can't we simply just say the election was rigged without getting, banana?
Because you have to protect the democracy.
What democracy?
Exactly.
What democracy? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just saying.
Oh, look at this. What is this here? You try and Keisha this. I gotta push Keisha to the edge every now and then bring her back. Like, hold on now.
Andre, you can't even get me to the edge. I love you too much for that. Are you kidding me?
All right. That now that I hear that back, I'm just like, why did I say those words? Why did those words come out of my mouth?
It's not even possible. Like, stop it.
I'll take that back. All right. All right. So with a threat to democracy, it delegitimizes the current president. It questions the current president.
It questions our whole integrity of elections, right? So we all know that this isn't the first time it's happened, right? So if they allow us to really dig deep and figure it out, it's a wrap. Like, everyone that's currently still there is out of there. The whole system would be revamped. Like, it would never look the same again. So they cannot give up that type of power. So they have to try to silence you in the truth. Because if it was a lie, if it was a lie, they would let you spew it. They wouldn't care. Because they could prove otherwise, right? But the fact that they know it's rooted in truth is why they keep silencing you. Because they know it's rooted in truth.
And that's an infringement of our free speech.
It is extremely. But if you know that I committed the crime and you have the DNA proof, I'm going to do everything possible to keep you from presenting it. That is what's happening right now. They know the truth is the integrity of this election was compromised. They know that. And that's real fact. So they can't allow this information to get out, because if they allow the information to get out, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, that's why there's no breaking news. Hey,
Mhm.
here's what came out. And even though there's information coming out about Michigan, there's information coming out about Arizona,
Mhm.
they don't want to put that out there at the forefront of the public
No.
media because it'll get that churn cycle going where
Attraction.
now it has
Yeah.
to be talked about.
Yes.
What was the election? Was there
Yes.
something going on? And now
Yes.
journalists are going to start pointing and doing their job and actually doing something like Project Veritas. I'm surprised like Project Veritas hasn't uncovered anything yet. I'm surprised like even the Federalist, Molly Hemingway, she wrote a book called Rigged, right? And
Yes.
she literally goes, line by line how the election was rigged. But I'm also surprised that didn't lead a cascade of other journalists to bring it to the forefront. Because where there's many, it should, if it's poking his head, Keisha, many people should be able to poke it and
Okay,
bring
but
it out.
no.
Wisconsin, yes, Wisconsin.
This has always been how we do things. Majority rules, right? So if who's really afraid to lose it all, right? Like, so if I say to you, you can speak on this, but I'm going to take everything from you. I'm going to destroy you in the process. Look what's happening to Trump.
Well,
Look what happened to him
forget
from
about this. Forget about this though. We know they're lying dead to rights about this election. We know dead to
Yes.
rights they're lying.
Yes.
What and then this would reveal what more did America lie about? Like I
Exactly.
said, did you lie about the war on drugs? Did you lie
Yes.
about what really happened?
Everything would come out.
Was the story fabricated?
Yeah,
That's
but
my whole
everything
argument.
would come out. Everything would come out. That is why they will not allow this. I'm telling you right now, no one fights a lie this hard.
This is real hard, yeah. You're right.
No one.
Because to the point where now even COVID comes around, you got doctors we're talking about real, credible doctors
Mhm.
coming out against this administration say, you are silencing me.
Yes.
Because we have real science and data to back up what we have studied, and you're saying that's not the science. You're
Right.
going with the other doctors who say,
Right.
no, this is the science.
No, they're
But
going
you're
with the doctors that
silencing
they've
them.
paid. They're going with the
Yes.
doctors that that are paid. The doctors that they have told this is what you're going to do. The people who are afraid to lose everything, right? Fear is a beast. And so ultimately they know right now that it's dangerous because the American people are looking and questioning and saying, "Hey, wait a minute, what is it?" And that is why there's so many distractions out there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing, Mandy, the reason why this man said that COVID is over is because the Biden administration is being sued by many big time doctors in this country right now. And
Mhm.
he's going to lose that lawsuit because you
Yes.
infringed on their right to free speech. You silenced them. You
Yes.
told them that they don't have a place to spread. This is what these doctors go to school for. They learn this stuff. You have some of the virologists who have learned this stuff and understood how this infectious disease would spread. Now, it's okay if the government made a decision. There's the difference between saying follow the science. There's also a difference between we have made a decision, you guys can make yours. Our decision is this guideline. But they wanted to enforce the guideline. The guideline, Keisha, was Bible. That was it. This
Yeah.
is the science. They didn't want to say, well, as a government, we are taking this and this is our recommendation. Here's the COVID guidelines.
Okay, but the guidelines were based on lies as well.
And that's
So
fine. But even if
it was all founded
was,
on control.
and that's fine. It could be based on lies as long as it's just recommendations. They made it into mandates, Keisha,
Oh, okay.
and said follow the science. How? When you got other doctors over there saying that this is not the science.
Because it was always about money.
It was always about it. Anyway, it got real political real quick, and it divided us. You had Nancy Pelosi dancing over there in China, like in Chinatown in California, like there's no COVID. What is this? What is this president talking about? Then what? A few months later, like have some respect for the lives of people who are dying of this virus.
Yeah, it wasn't until you notice it wasn't until it became economically hard on countries and everywhere before they started relaxing. When they recognized there's no tourism, they started
Right.
to lift it.
I agree. And then they're like, "Oh, why are you shutting down the ports? Why are you shutting down all the deliveries coming from China or the travel coming
Stupid.
from China?"
Stupid.
What do you mean? Why? We have an infectious disease. We have to shut it down, and then
Yeah.
turn around and say,
It was
"Well, Trump
racist.
lied. He lied to us about how serious this virus was."
No.
Dum Dum, he was telling you he was shutting stuff down. Dum Dum, he was telling you how he was trying to figure
Well,
it
he was
out.
racist. He was
He was
racist.
he was he was racist.
He was racist.
Now, what is freedom of speech? What
I don't know.
exactly is freedom of speech?
It doesn't exist anymore, just so you know. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't. I swear to God.
No
We
such
go on
thing.
TikTok right now. We talk this talk right now on a live. We're getting bananaed.
Yes. There's no such thing. Freedom of speech is essentially your opinion, right? Your freedom to speak freely. It's your opinion, your feelings is really what freedom of speech boils down to, right? So if you feel a certain way about something, you have the right, as long as it doesn't infringe harm or, but it doesn't
I think
exist anymore. So now your freedom of speech is dictated by if someone believes it's truthful. It never mattered before, right? I could
or
walk around saying I'm white and skinny, and people would just be like, "She's crazy."
something's
She
wrong
know
with
the
you.
mirror, like, "What's going on there?" Right? Now, if I say I'm white and skinny, I'm racist, I'm lying, like, it's just like, "No, I just like to say that. It's not that serious." So, it doesn't exist anymore. There's no such thing as freedom of speech.
Right. And it all comes down to if we agree with you. If
Yes.
we agree with you, you get freedom of speech.
Yes.
So and I think
No, it
legally
comes down to no, it comes
can a job suppress your speech?
what do you mean?
Can a private entity like say, "Hey, you can't talk like that here."
In their space?
Yeah.
Uh, it's governed differently in private sectors.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, essentially they could. I mean, that's why companies have like social media guidelines.
Which is what
Like
TikTok has.
yes, so like your company could be like you're noticing some companies will be like you have to give us all your social media and then they monitor what you say and do on your social media. And if they feel that it's a negative effect or impact on the company, you could be terminated. So it doesn't really apply to the private sector. So essentially, freedom of speech is for your everyday life, right? Like how you live your life out in the public, away from anything. But because there's been so many rules and we've allowed people in different ways to infringe on that, it no longer exists, right? So like your job infringes on it, you know, don't speak this way on, about whatever or, whatever. I mean, you can't even go in a grocery store and say, that your store sucks. So essentially, what used to be real freedom of speech no longer exists because they've put things in place to allow different sectors and different things to infringe on it and control it in some shape, form, or fashion, but not under a freedom of speech, but like under clauses, right? So, like non-competes are kind of like the same thing. You can't speak about this. You sign this document. You can't speak about this. You can't go work for another company. Like, so it's just they've implemented ways to control us that would take away your freedom of speech. So it
Right.
doesn't really exist anymore. It never used to be like that.
And you're saying that there was a time where there was open decorum, that we could just openly say things
Yes,
and
it was.
not have to worry about the speech. And
Yeah, not worry
I
about like ramifications for your
ramifications.
speech not being agreed, right? So like you can work for a company and they can say this is our motto, this is what we do, right?
Right,
And you
right.
have to follow these guidelines. If you step outside of that and we get wind of it, we can terminate you. So that's essentially what's happened, right? So that's why a lot of people don't show their faces on social media. Like that's why you get a lot of that because if their companies were to find out, they would be terminated because they have social media guidelines. Why is any job looking at your social media? What you do on your private time doesn't matter.
Well, I thought for example, I thought it depends on if you're saying something about your job by name.
No. No.
Like
So like
they can sue
no.
you for defamation or fire you for defamation or anything like
No.
that.
You could be saying I hate Biden and or you could be like vulgar in a video and somebody could send it to your job and your company could see it and be like, well, they know you work here, so this is a negative reflection of us. So
Of us, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And as a private entity, they can do that only
Mhm.
because they're in the private sector.
Yes, in the private sector.
And
You're not protected in the private sector.
they monitor us even in the public sector. I think the last time we really had true freedom of speech was like probably during the 70s, where you had the rise of the I
Yeah.
think 60s, 70s, the Black Panther movement,
Right.
the civil rights movement, where everyone was out and about speaking,
Mhm.
especially on college campuses, where you
Yes.
saw videos of this where kids were just having open discourse. And
Mhm.
now I think if you have a different perspective on life, different ideology, you're not allowed to speak. So
No.
if one side, no matter what rhetoric it is, you're saying that if one side can't speak, then there's no freedom of speech, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Correct.
essentially, with all that closed in conversation, narrowing in. Now, you don't even agree. Do you agree with hate speech being protected?
No. Yeah, this is my opinion on it. You are free to say whatever. I don't care. Like if you hate somebody, you hate somebody. The
Right.
thing is, as long as there's no threat of violence, right? Like that part. But I mean, what is hate speech really? What is it? I don't like you because you're black. I mean, I don't know what hate speech looks like. What is that? What would constitute hate speech?
Like when you hear of like speech that's like, oh, like let's say the white supremacy movement, where they're like, oh, we have to eliminate the other race. That kind of hate speech. Do you think that should be protected?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
there's threats. There's threats there. How do I rephrase it? Because
No,
there's a
I
threat
mean,
there. We have to eliminate the other
yeah,
race.
I
That's
don't
a
think you
threat.
should be I don't think that you should be able to spew threats of violence, right? But if you just don't like somebody, if you're just like, I don't like black people, okay, well, that's
Which
your
is a
problem.
sign that's hate.
Is it?
I don't like black people. Come on, Keisha, that's not hate.
I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, what?
How is that? How is that not hate? Like saying that you don't like generalization, any kind of people, generalizing. I don't like those
I
kind
don't
of people.
hate you. I just don't like you. I'm just asking you a question. I mean, what do you want me to say? And why do I care you don't like black people? Better yet, why do I care? Why do I even care that you don't like black people? Thanks for telling me. I'll stay away from you. See how that works?
Well, they say they'll classify hate speech as like, oh, we're the better race.
I don't care if you think that though. Like that.
What
Thanks
was
for that.
it?
It's like information to me, right? Wouldn't you rather know that your neighbor is a racist? It's
Of
just
course, of course.
informational.
But I'm saying is they say, well, the argument was back in the day was like, oh, should hate speech be protected, and why or why not?
But
And then you're
hate
saying,
speech
what
is
is hate speech? And it's
okay
like,
because hate speech is determined by someone's feelings. You feel it's hateful. Just because someone says it doesn't make it hateful.
so you're saying
You
it's
you
subjective.
feel
It's
attacked.
you
Yes.
feel
Yes. So the white person says, I don't like you because you're black. Okay. And I don't give a damn. I
next.
don't care. Yeah, like I don't care. So like there's only power in words if you give it power.
So
How can
only
it be
thing is
hateful?
like threatening language is you're like, draw the line.
Yes,
Stop
like if you're
threatening.
like go kill black people, go kill white people, then yes. Yes, that
Yeah.
you should not be allowed to say that. But if
Right.
you're just simply saying I don't like you because you're black, cool. No problem. Thanks for letting me know. Now get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, get out of here. Scram.
Cool. Right. But there's no power in the words, right? So like I
Right.
don't care that you don't like black people. There's no power in that unless I give it power. It's just words.
And how do we restore free speech again?
It's not gonna happen.
Because once they take it, that's it. It's over.
Yes. And that's the problem that people don't understand. And that's what the biggest problem was with COVID. If you give them too much power, they will never let go. So once they know they can herd you like sheep, they will always herd you. It's done.
Wow, that's it. It's
And
over.
people don't recognize how powerful it is to be able to express yourself. People don't understand that. So if I say to you, you don't have the freedom to, mind you, we live in the United States of America. It's the land of the free.
Facts.
Okay. So when someone comes to you, the person that you elected, because see, people forget that it's we the people. This is our country. We control this. We run this. People have
Right.
forgotten it. So now it's a simple thing of like, oh, well, he's the commander in chief, only because we put him there. And as quickly as we put you there, we can take you out and we'll replace you with somebody else.
You would think.
There's no power.
And how do we get people to understand that you want a specific kind of leader? Like, for example, we hear the conservative argument, the Republicans argue, you want more money in your pocket, you want lower interest rates, lower gas, be able to buy a house, get a car, take care of your family, pay for your own schooling, then vote these kind of leaders in, right?
Mhm.
How come that doesn't resonate with the other side of the aisle?
Okay, so when you make this less about money or anything, right? Anything that's like tangible, and you really bring it back to the basics of the core of you recognize if you give these people who are humans like us too much power, you will have no power. You will have no rights. You won't be able to buy anything unless they say it's okay. It will be communist. So, as the people, we need to say, who are the politicians that are for the people, right? So, when they speak, you don't, people always talk about policies, but if we really start to pay attention, you need to start to elect the people who are literally talking to the people, not at the people, right? So, it's like, I recognize that it is rough for you. I, on the other hand, am wealthy. Like real talk, right? Like they're not impacted or affected the same way we are. But instead, they focus on these makeshift pretend ways to help you, right? Oh, I'm going to take away student loans. Well, what about the people who already paid their student loans? What about the people who are going to get student loans after this? What about, you see what I'm saying? Like it's always these like band-aids of things that need surgery. When the reality is they should just regulate across the board what it should look like, right? If you go to this private university, it needs to cap off, right? Because schools have the right to charge whatever they want, but it needs to cap off based on whatever you're getting. Like it shouldn't cost you, $200,000 to go to law school. It's just ridiculous. So,
But
for
the
being
cost
law
of
school.
living keeps going up.
Right. It does. And
So-
and there's nobody telling these companies like, hey, you can't pay someone $10 an hour. They can't even rent an apartment for that. There's none of that, right? But there's always a system in place to keep getting richer. So if you're at the top, if you're the elite, you're always going to get richer. Every politician comes in average and leaves a multimillionaire.
Yeah, that part right there. I get why Jeff Bezos is getting richer, but why is the politician getting richer?
Yeah, well, because it's insider trading. And I don't know why the SEC doesn't come in and shut that down. I don't know. I don't even know how as
What
a
about
politician you're allowed to
donor?
trade.
Can politicians pocket donor money?
No, it's
Where
regulated.
does it go? Where does it go then?
It's supposed to go back somewhere else. I mean, we probably should ask like Jelani because he would be more like advanced, but like they don't get to keep that money. So their money is not made on donor money. Their money is made on insider trading, book deals, whatever. So like they can do whatever they want, right? Like if you want somebody to come
Can
and
they
speak,
overinflate too, right? Can they get a donation without it being a donation, but you got a company paying you to be at a place? Hey, we want you in California
yes,
to meet us
yes,
here, so we're going to give you a contribution.
yes.
Yeah, they get
Yeah,
all that
I
too.
think as long as you're not in campaign season, right? Like you're not running for anything.
So you can get money even out of
Yeah.
campaign season.
Mhm. Yeah. There's
Wow.
no regulation. It's always been about. I honestly believe that the SEC should shut them down because I can tell you right now, I've been involved in deals, and the SEC has come in when they thought that there was some insider trading. and it is vile what they do. You have to give up all your information, everything. But they already know who did it, but they make everyone go through the process, and it is no fun. So I don't understand how they're getting money off the stock market. They know what's going
Well, but they can also get shut down because you got
Who?
guys like, well,
Who?
you got guys like Bernie Sanders and his wife. They were literally going to be investigated by the IRS and FBI for that fake college they opened up in Vermont,
Uh-huh.
and they shut that down. How you have that sway to shut that down?
Exactly. Because it only impacts the normal people. Everyone works for everyone at that level.
Oh
Everyone's
boy.
in on the deal at that level. Sorry.
So how do we trust any politician at this
We
point?
don't. We don't.
Okay.
That's
You
why I'm
gotta
saying
see a snake.
if they allowed this to come out about the integration of the election, if they allowed it to be exposed, we would see all of that. Because it's bigger
There
than
has to be,
president.
but right now the way we're talking, Keisha, that this would pull people away from voting. How do we encourage people to vote
No. It
a
wouldn't pull people
specific
away
way?
from voting. It wouldn't. What it would do is it would destroy the corruption that's there.
How? If we keep voting certain things in.
Well, it doesn't matter how we vote. They're gonna get what they want. We saw that happen with Biden. So it's just getting worse, right? Like this is a time right now that is life-changing. So what we're experiencing right now will probably never come around again for thousands of years, right? So it's now time for us to keep fighting to make the change, to open up people's eyes, to say, we see you. Because once they're exposed, they won't be able to keep doing it. So once it's exposed, that's why they keep go vote in person, right?
Selection, not election.
Right, go vote in
The
person. And they
famous
say that.
Hillary.
Yes, they say that they're already selected. Like we're not actually electing them, that they pick who's going to be the president next each time. That's
Yeah,
what
we need some freaking people to roll up their sleeves and just stop with the nonsense, because we're going down a wrong, like, majority of people in this country already say we're going in the wrong direction. So we need people to roll up their sleeves to pull us
right.
back in the right
And we
direction.
need to break the family connections of all these people. It's
Oh,
like
I'm sick of
always
it.
all the
Yeah,
same.
I don't want a family of Donald Trumpians to now be, you know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
But I mean,
So
if you think about it, it's a cousin. Oh, this is that person's uncle. Oh, his dad's third cousin is Kennedy. Da, 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 da. That's just how it works.
yeah, let's take a quick break, get some water, and do a quick pivot. See y'all in a moment. All right, we're back here on the Morning Fix Live radio show. That I'm Macho, that's Keisha. And Keisha, how do you feel about living in small spaces?
I live in a small space.
How small?
Like 900 square feet.
900 square feet. Well, 900 square feet is bigger than what this person is living in. Okay. Maybe this will be for some people that we know who likes to be a nomad and travel out, wandering about.
Yes, we know
This
that
young
person.
lady here lives in a van and tours around. She's done it already with her cat for about 2 years. Here's a bit of that clip right now.
Sarah, and I live in this 1990 Dodge Islander van. Her name
Oh
is Azura,
no!
and this
Oh no! It's an eyesore. Oh, that is disgusting looking.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, look at those.
This is what
look at those
those
rims and
freaking.
tires.
Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is what those serial killers would drive around in. Like, oh my god.
Hey, she's living for free. Let's go. Let me
Facts.
hear her story.
is my kitty cat Bodhi that travels around with me. I've lived in my van for 2 years. now. I have not done anything to it, which is kind of driving me crazy. Whoever painted it blue in here really did not do it with too much attention to detail. So this is the kitchen. I have a double sink here, and I do have hot water. Every time you drive, the pilot light on it goes out, so I very rarely do it unless I'm parked in somewhere for a while, which I never usually am. If I do want hot water for dishes, I find it's just easier to boil a pot of water and dump it in my sink. And I have a 4-burner stove, which is also run on propane, and an oven as well.
Wow.
Amazing. I really like to do a lot of cooking, so
This is kind of legit. I'm not even gonna lie, right? This is, but it looks like shit in the outside, but inside kind of looks all right.
It looks like shit in the inside too, but that's
Yeah, I mean, it needs some work, but
Yes.
I mean, I was looking into this. I'm gonna get into that in a second,
Okay.
but let's see more of this real quick.
So it's nice to have like a full cooking setup in the van, and I find that you can cook pretty much anything you would in like a normal house. Have my kitchen stuff up here.
She looks like one of the girls that this guy would have taken off the highway. What was that guy's name? The Ted Bundy guy? She looks like she would be one of the. She's got corduroy pants, by the way. Am I right?
I didn't see her pants,
No
but
one wears corduroy pants anymore. She should
yes,
go
they're
to like
coming
a.
back. They're
Oh
making
my
a comeback.
god!
And then
Oh my
this one is
god!
really sweet because it has so much more storage than my last one as well. I have this pull out.
She just said her last one, so she had one before. She's just been living in this one for 2 years. Okay.
Rack that I keep a lot of dry goods in. And then I have a pretty big fridge in this van as well, which is a 3-way. So it runs on propane. You can also run it off the batteries. Or if you're plugged into shore power, you can do that too. So that's pretty nice. I don't really drink anymore, but people keep giving me beer, so. And then a really big freezer as well that I don't really use too much. I like to buy a lot of things fresh because you don't always have to work as much to pay for everything that you might normally pay for. It opens up more time and space to be able to spend time getting to know yourself and getting to know the direction.
Yeah, because that's what you do. You got to get to know yourself. That's why we don't want to pay for this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right? So,
Yeah,
anyways,
I know myself. I know that I could not live in that space.
you can't live in this. Is this too small for you?
Yeah, I'm already anxious just watching.
I'm looking at other stuff here. Let's see what else. Does she take us around?
Really
Let's see.
nice.
Oh, look at the
for me to
bathroom
have,
here.
'cause my last van I also honestly this one doesn't get used that much. I usually store things in it that are usually flying around once you start driving, but this is really nice for me to have because my last van I also didn't have a real bathroom set up.
Wow, that looks like you're in a airplane. Like that's pretty legit there.
Wow.
All right, I want to see her bed. Like, what's her bed looking like here?
Okay, is that it right there?
No. Where's her
Uh-oh.
bed? Oh, that's an ad. That's an ad. We
Oh,
gotta
wait.
let that one. We gotta let that one play. But you can't live in a small space like that.
No.
Why not?
First of all, I think I'm too tall for it.
How tall are you?
5'8".
All right, no, you're probably her. She's probably like 5'7". This one here, probably 5'6", 5'7". You'd be just fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay. So this looks like it's her bed up at the top over here.
That's not her bed. I think she was sitting on her bed, like that couch let out into. Was that? Like, I think the couch lets out to a bed.
Okay,
Right
yeah,
there.
I
There
think
it
you're
is. There
right.
it
I
is.
think you're right.
There it is.
I like that I have a whole cabinet dedicated to tea. And this one I
Of
just have
course
some
she
more
drinks tea. Of
camping gear,
course.
my camping stove, a hammock, some gas, bear spray. Yeah, back here is another spot I use for storage as well. That I keep my camp chair and my roller skates.
Of course she
and
has
some,
roller
hiking
skates.
shoes, yoga mat,
Yoga
all of
mat.
my tools, and like a garage box, battery charger, stuff like that. So I was
I mean,
just talking to a
two people
friend
can fit in there.
about this.
What's that?
2 people can fit in there. I mean, obviously there's a
I
camera
mean,
person in her
two people could fit in where exactly?
in the space.
All right, so I'm about 300 pounds, 6 feet. Okay, there's
Okay.
no way I can share that area with her.
Why not?
Because I'm a big guy. I got long arms. I got, I'm pretty wide. It's just not happening for me.
Okay.
I need a little bit of a bigger space, just a little bit bigger. Like RV would be kind of like my thing, like what Mandy said, like RV living. I'll do that.
I
Now,
could do RV living.
I was looking into it. Now, there's some really nice RVs. I'm talking about really nice, right? Those things go for about $500,000 if you want to get a nice one.
Yeah, but you can get one for
I
like.
could just buy a house with that money. What the hell is wrong with these
But
people?
that is a house. It's a house on wheels.
Yeah, but it's not the size of a house, is what I'm saying. That's ridiculous.
Well, depending on where you live, it might be the size of a house. Hell, it might be bigger.
Well, yeah, speaking of that, there is a small, very, very small apartment that this woman, this went viral all over social media, by the way. Huge. She pays, I forgot how much money she pays a month to live in this shoebox of an apartment, $650. She lives in a shoebox size apartment in the heart of New York City. I want you guys to check this out. Look how small this is.
What the actual is going on?
Yo, welcome to my apartment.
Yo, this space is so small. How much do you pay for it?
$650.
What's the square footage?
80 by 150.
So really, it just feels like.
Yo, she's in a. This is a prison right here.
She's in a bedroom.
But there's a stove and everything. Look at all that whole thing. Look, she just walked into her bathroom. The minute she steps in, she's in her bathroom.
She's in the bathroom, the kitchen, and the living room. And she has the audacity to have a dog.
What is she thinking by getting a freaking dog? Look at the dog. The dog is like, I'm in the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom at the same time.
That's got to be punishment for the dog.
That's a closet. Yes, I agree, Ted. What is this? What is this? She pays $650. First off, anyone who pays that little to live in New York City, you're winning. You're winning. I'm sorry, you're winning. So yeah, I would suck it up. I would suck it the hell up. $650 to get your own spot like that?
She doesn't even have a bathroom. She must have a community shower.
Let's see.
A walk-in closet. Like,
It's in Midtown, so it's nice because it's not in a random spot.
like in Brooklyn or something.
Like in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
This is the kitchen, no oven.
Are these clean or dirty?
They're so dirty.
They're so dirty. This
Two
is
of
like
them
the
in
only
there.
shelving space you have kind of over
Only
here.
shelving, yeah. It's kind of annoying.
This
yeah.
is very like college-esque,
It's
right?
so college. Feels like a dorm, yeah. We have a makeup bin and we have food.
Or do you cook in here?
Wait, who's we? Who's we? Who's we? I know she's not doing the non-binary bullshit by we. No,
Maybe she's
stop
talking
it.
about her and the dog.
Oh my god.
That's the real question.
Sometimes, yeah. If I do though, like I'll go get it fresh. This is storage. I just keep like a lot of cleaner stuff up there. So I had food up here originally. They're like mice in the beginning of summer. So I was like, hell no.
The whole mice bugs thing, like any apartment in New York, you can't escape it. You almost couldn't even do an at-home workout in here. That's how small it is.
Yeah.
So you used to live in a luxury high-rise, and then you moved into this tiny spot.
Yes.
And what prompted that?
I was debating if I was gonna move back to LA when this lease was over, so it was a 6-month short time lease. I just found it and I thought it would be nice and convenient. I can travel and not have to worry about a lot of rent.
Basically saved $2,600 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
So should we shift into the living room area?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Onto the couch.
Should we shift into the living room? Should we shift into the living? Should we shift into the living room area? The audacity.
There's no bathroom.
There can't be a bathroom in here. I'm
Couch,
sorry.
a nice view of the TV. You can almost reach over and wash your
This
hands.
is not a legal apartment by any stretch, by the way. This is not a legal apartment. This is a makeshift apartment. She has to go to a neighbor's house to go use their bathroom and take a shower and take a shit, probably.
From the living room if you wanted to.
I work in fashion, so those are all from my magazine that I write editorials for, and then semi-new to New York, a year, so it's like postcards they give you when you go to restaurants, and I'll like write memories on the back of them with like whoever I went with to the place.
So do you primarily hang out like down here when you're at home?
Mostly. Sometimes it's nice to go up there and like read.
This space between here and here folds into a guest room. Can we pull it out? Can we see it?
Yeah, that's it.
So everything has to shift to the right a little bit.
So wait. She can have a person
guess.
over. So she's thinking about bringing people here.
Yes.
Like, think about the psyche of that. Like, how did you think, oh yeah, come to my crib? Where? What is your crib? What is your crib? There is nothing in there.
Wait.
And then you just pull it out.
This is Surfline, Surf Life. So I'm guessing they're like a surf brand.
It's definitely a little stiff.
Oh, it's very stiff. Like I had to like buy a mattress pad every time friends come.
And where do you keep the mattress pad?
Wait. Did she say the plural word friends?
Friends.
Who the who?
Friends.
She would be that friend I know lives in a shoebox. I'd be like, I got a hotel room. Sorry. Do you want to stay with us? You? No, we got a hotel, Kelsey. We got a hotel, okay? We're not staying with you. We know you. Right?
It's so big. I mean, look at the closet. It's so tiny.
The cupboard under the stairs.
This is the thing about this apartment is like every time I want to get something out, something else has to move.
Oh, so you have your jackets and stuff there.
Yeah.
What?
It's hard to get to, so stuff that I need.
That's like
Where do you
people
keep
under
your
the
jacket?
stairs. That's like people under the stairs right there.
It's when it is winter.
All those clothes are right now.
They do. They're just hanging down from somewhere.
There's literally one bowl that goes across the entire wall up there, and I was like, I have no other choice but to put clothes here. Yeah, it's like a little treehouse, kind of.
Yeah, it does actually.
I know.
This is her bed.
So you go first.
Got nervous.
Goodness. Yeah, you have your shoes on. Do you want me to take them off real quick?
Yeah, can you?
This is funny. We're really gonna know each.
She is weird. She probably doesn't know this guy from Adam, by the way. And like, yeah, can you take my shoes on?
What's
Taylor.
happening?
We just pull it, thank you.
If you were an old person, you could not live here.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're a young
This is
person, you can't
actually
live there.
insane.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
Basically, from this railing to the ceiling
There's
right
three
here,
people
that's like
in
the
there.
amount of space
There's three
we have
people
up
in
there.
there, right?
So you ever bring boys
There's
up here?
3 people in there.
It's never happened.
I tell them like it's actually not possible. It's like they're like, we won't judge you, and I'm like, no, it's not about judging. It's like you actually won't fit.
The full test.
Oh
It's actually really comfortable.
It is.
Like your
I
mattress.
actually, I'll actually probably get the best sleep in this because it's an enclosed environment for me. And as a night worker, most of you day people don't understand is that we can't see light. If we see a shred of light as a night vampire that I am, I can't sleep. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm going through? So this right here, this situation, only this, not the whole entire house. But if I'm in a cubby, oh my God, I'm sleeping like a king.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you work nights? Could you think you can do it?
Could I work nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could work nights. I probably wouldn't get much sleep during the day, but I mean, I could work nights.
It's rough. It's rough.
I mean, I don't know if I would
super
last
close.
much time.
Don't hit your head. That's how close it is. You really gotta watch out.
Those are purses?
They're purses, bag.
Purses and bags, and then you have some more clothing hanging up.
He's
over here.
laying
You
in a
just met,
bed.
And I'm just like in her bed.
Yeah. He's laying in a bed with a stranger, by the way. She's better yet, she's laying in her bed with a stranger that he has his regular clothes on. She has her regular clothes on. See, that's another problem for me. Don't you dare lay in my bed with your nasty ass outside clothes.
Oh, really?
Nasty ass, crusty ass outside clothes. Don't you dare.
Interesting.
Don't you dare lay in my bed with some
Interesting.
outside nasty ass clothes.
Outside
That's it. That's even hotel rooms. That's Airbnbs. That's my bed. I'm laying in there. I'm laying in that. Don't get your feet off my bed too.
Wow. Wow, really?
Nah, don't play around. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit when I'm trying to sleep. That's disgusting. You want to lay in your bed with your outside clothes?
The fuck does outside clothes mean? I don't even know what that means. What are
You
you
just
talking
went outside.
about?
Look, I just went outside. I'm not laying in bed with this.
Oh shit! I will get it. Okay.
I got set aside PJs that when I get home, I take my work clothes off, I put my PJs on, and then I go lay in my bed.
Okay.
Who agrees? All right, let's see. Let's take a
whole
tally
bunch
here.
of people agree, but I'm like, what are you talking
Hold
about?
on. Let's take a tally here. Let's see.
Listen. If I go outside right now, go to the grocery store, whatever, and if I want to come back and lay in my bed, I will. Like, I'm not taking all this off. What? I don't even know what that means. Outside clothes.
Wait.
That's so crazy.
I
What's going
can't
on
stand
there?
shoes on my furniture at all. But you're more than. Is she saying you're? Filthy, I don't care about clothes.
Oh,
Clothes. See,
shit.
clothes,
Okay.
yeah, but laying it. So if you got to understand, somebody you don't know, you don't really, even if they're your friend and you kind of acquaint, you guys know each other. Imagine that person just coming in, took off their shoes, just, yeah, I'm going to go lay in your bed with my clothes on.
Okay. What's
Nah.
on their clothes that I should be worried about is what I'm trying to figure
I'll
out.
be like, I got a guest room. There's a
Okay,
bed there.
Macho, what is on their clothes that I'm worried about?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want that.
You sound stupid.
No, I don't sound stupid. I don't want
Macho,
outside clothes.
there's no
None of that.
What is on their clothes that you're worried about? Like,
Come on,
literally.
Mandy. Outside clothes, Mandy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody wants no dirty ass outside
How are
clothes
your
on there.
clothes dirty? It's not like you were, like, in the
You were
yard mowing the
outside.
lawn. If you were
You were
mowing the lawn,
outside. You were doing stuff.
the
People were
same
touching
air that's
you.
outside is inside. What are you talking about?
This is coming from a person that won't touch her dog with her hands.
That's different.
How's that different? He doesn't go out. Well, he does go outside.
He goes outside to potty, but he's an indoor dog, but he's a dog. He's dirty. He can't get in my bed. He can't get on my furniture. He's
Yeah, I
disgusting.
agree with that.
Gross.
Dogs should not be in the bed either. That's
So
disgusting.
then why would I touch him with my hands? I rub him with my feet.
I think the same way with outside clothes.
Okay, but oh my God. If you were mowing the lawn in your clothes and like had grass and dirt all over you, I could totally understand, like, don't get in my bed. But if you're just like walking around, you get in your car, you go to Target, you come home, like, what is the problem
What
with the
about
clothes?
when you go to work? You're sitting down at the office
Yeah.
and you're sitting in a dirty ass, crusty ass chair that somebody
Okay.
may have sat on there.
First of all, the
The
one
night
that
guard
here's
may
the
have
difference.
the
No,
night
here's
guard
the
may have
difference.
done some nastiness on there, and then
Wow.
you're touching your stuff, and then
Wow.
people are touching. Then you hug people. You hug people. You're a hugger. I can tell you're a hugger.
I live in a liberal state. I'm not hugging anybody. These
You're
people are
like, hey, what up? How you doing? And then
No.
you're like, you're shaking hands. You're doing the little side cheek kiss, and then all of a sudden, you got all that on you. You come home. You come into
Wait.
your fresh
Laura
pajamas.
say
That are clean.
it don't matter. No outside clothes or unshowered in my bed. Wow.
Oh, unshowered too. See, I don't go that far. Unshowered is kind of rough.
You guys are deep. The
I know my
OCD
sister
is
is like that.
real.
My sister won't let her husband lay in her bed.
Her husband
Unless
in her bed. That's
Yes,
interesting.
she's
What a
dominant. She's a dom. That's just how she is.
Her husband in her bed. Okay.
You're not laying in the bed unless you're showered.
You guys sound crazy right now.
She's crazy. I wouldn't go that far. She
You
going
know what?
shower.
I change and wash my sheets every single week. Okay. Your dead skin alone is disgusting. And you're worried about outside clothes?
Exactly. You want to add outside clothes to that?
To your dead skin?
Do you walk around
I
your
would
house
rather
with
you
your
I
dirty
would
ass
ra-
shoes?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I wear house shoes in my house. I have on
Right.
house
So
shoes right now.
you're Mrs. Rogers. So you got your house shoes on and you go to the stairs and you go, come and sing with me as I put my outside shoes.
So I take my shoes off at the door and then I slip on my house shoes.
Right. Mrs. Rogers right here. So
That's what I do.
Mr. Rogers, not only with his shoes, but also with his clothes. I got inside clothes too.
Okay. You
The
corny.
inside clothes don't ever leave the house. Do you understand?
Okay.
I don't wear PJs outside. I don't do any of that.
I don't wear my house shoes outside, so I don't understand what your point would be.
We're on
I
the
don't walk
same
around
page.
barefooted outside.
Me and you were on the same page now. See?
No,
We
we're not. We're
we were
no, we're not
disconnected.
even close. We're not even close. You literally are talking about outside clothes. You sound like a fool. But continue.
What is outside clothes?
What
I'm
is it?
curious as to where's
They're
her
driving me
bathroom.
crazy.
Where's her
And she was like, I
bathroom?
have one more open for you. There were so many people torn.
Okay, wait. She said I have one more room for you.
Also, I noticed you keep your shoes out here.
Yeah, I do.
And your neighbor doesn't care here.
No, he's so chill. I've asked him a million times if it bugs him. He's like, I don't care.
The shower looks nice, actually.
So
No,
she
seriously.
does have a shared bathroom.
Wait, is that shared?
Wait. Hold on.
Being a female living in this building and having your shower down the hall, do you ever feel uncomfortable?
No, honestly, but it might be because I know all my neighbors and I feel like I can just like walk out. I can rock out here in town like a robe and it just doesn't matter.
Oh,
Because
hell
we're all really
no.
close, so it's all my
Oh,
skincare.
hell
And
no.
then this is just like kind of essential stuff like makeup brushes and let's go.
Sketchy rooftops in New York City. Whoa, so this is your rooftop. How often do you think you come up here? Like once a week, 7 times a week?
So I work from home like 3 times a week now. So I'd say like 3 to 4 days. Sometimes I go.
Wait, she works from home too, so she really is in there. She's not just like in there so because I'm always out. No, I work from I live and work in my home. I can't. I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my damn mind. Her shower is external. It's down the hall, she said.
Oh, but she knows all her neighbors.
That's her shower. That's her shower, so I guess she can lock it, whatever. So that means she's got to leave her apartment to take a shit, take a piss, to
Well,
do
I
all
mean,
that
you
shit.
know what? Technically, she's leaving her bedroom to go down the hall to her bathroom. That's kind of like we all do that, technically.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so like you leave your bedroom to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, but it's in the house.
I know, but you would still like, let's just say like your like you live in a one bedroom, so your like bathroom is not in your bedroom. So you would come out of your bedroom door to go into the bathroom. So it's kind of the same concept.
Gotcha. All right.
Just saying.
All right. I hear it. I still believe in outside clothes. So just saying. All right. We got more back after this quick water break. See you. Well, it looks like here, Keisha, that some folks. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get to you.
Oh, I
We're
know
gonna
you're not
get to
bringing this
you.
stupid ass
Yeah,
topic
we do.
here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Some people are saying they got their bathroom in their bedrooms. So they
Right,
bougie.
yeah. Well, I mean, in a big house, you have a master bath.
They
I'm just
bougie.
giving you like the concept, right? Like it's really not that different.
Yeah. All right.
Got it. I mean,
Let's
it's
dive
bougie
into
rich
this.
people. Okay.
So this is a controversy that now has gone viral all over social media. And I'm giving this a TikTok Magnus what the Jesse Lee
Mhm.
Peterson would say, what the? Check this out, y'all.
Let's do it.
The Band-Aid off because I've retaken this like 10 times now. Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, I was young, I was naive, and I mean, quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated. Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know.
She said Maroon 5 is practically elevator music.
Mm.
Girl, if you don't sit your ass down.
Why are we even listening to this?
Who Adam Levine is. But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year. After I stopped talking to him over, a period of months, this is how he came back into my life. He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious. I was like, I'm in hell. Like, I have to be in hell at this point. I mean, my morals were unknowingly compromised. I was completely manipulated. I wanted to handle this privately. I never wanted to come forward because obviously I know the implications that come with doing what I do, making money the way I do, and being an Instagram model. So being tied to a story like this, it's like, I know the stereotypes. I had sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid. So here I am. I just wanted.
So, wait a second. There's another part to this, by the way. There's another part. How was she manipulated?
Macho, I'm not doing this rhetorical bullshit with you. This stupid bitch knew exactly what she was doing.
And she knows what she's doing right now, too.
Yes, and the fact that she's even coming public, the fact that she would share it with anyone, There's like 4 other women or 3 other women that have also come forward. Everybody was silent until now. Why now do you feel like you need to say anything? I find it hard to believe that now, a year later, her friend was going to sell it. She's full of shit. She's full of shit. She wasn't manipulated. She knew he was married. He's been married for like 10 years.
These guys have NDRs with these girls. They don't just randomly have sex with them, right? Am I right or wrong?
He released a statement. He said he didn't have sex with her. He said that he had inappropriate conversation. I don't think they ever actually met. The term affair is being used very loosely. They had maybe like an emotional affair, or but I mean, as far as physical, I don't think that actually happened. But here's the thing: I don't even care. I don't even care.
Even if it was physical,
know-
a lot of these guys know that when they're that big, you can't just
Yes.
be sticking your dick in just whatever.
Okay, but she knew he was married. He's been married for 10 years. It's Adam Levine.
You
So
can
when
look it up.
you come out and you say, I had an affair with a man for a year that was married to a Victoria's Secrets model, I should slap you in your face.
Yeah, right there. That sounds like you're doing this for clout.
Right. But yes, it does. And then there's like 3 other women that have come out and said the same thing, that he did it with them and blah, 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 blah. My biggest problem is he is married. So we can't even be mad at these tricks, right, that are coming out. He's the one that is married. He's the one with the vows. He's the one with the commitment. And the fact that he was this reckless, being Adam Levine, married to a Victoria's Secret supermodel, and you messing around with these thoughts, like,
Maybe there's an understanding. Maybe they have an understanding.
there's no damn understanding. These trick bitches. I'm so sick and tired of women telling me they were manipulated. Oh, I
They
didn't
had an
know.
understanding
Oh,
until he
lied.
violated it. They had an understanding until he violated. He stepped out of a certain area. But they know what they do. They share people. Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly they share people. That's what allegedly they share people.
Listen. Not every celebrity's marriage is open, okay? I don't have a problem. Here's the difference. If your marriage is open, you don't need to make a statement saying that I had indiscretions. I take full responsibility. I shouldn't have spoken or did these things. If your marriage is open, there's already an understanding, and she wouldn't have been terminology of affair.
Who said that?
He said it. He released a statement. Adam Levine did. Here's the thing, though. The only person who's at fault in all of this is Adam Levine.
Yeah, of course. But how
He's
did
the
he
only one-
manipulate her? He didn't manipulate her.
He didn't manipulate her. She's like, okay, listen. When you're a trick, okay, and you need some form of empathy and sympathy,
Just but hoes and tricks.
what are you gonna say? Oh, I was manipulated. Oh, he lied to me. Oh, I was young and dumb. Bitch, it's Adam Levine. He's been married for 10 years. How young and dumb are you? You're not 15. You're We all know who he is.
But to name his baby after her?
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I
And-
don't know.
and-
I don't know if that
and
was
for
like
him to
maybe
reach-
that was like sex talk. We don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, but for him to reach back out to her like that, she didn't end anything. He probably just stopped talking to her. He probably got bored.
He got bored, yeah.
Yeah.
You're cute and everything, but you're not entertaining. All
I'm
right.
an Instagram model, whatever the fuck that is.
I wanted to make a part 2. I feel like it's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I'm just gonna rip. I just wanted to make a part 2.
Total blunder.
I feel like it's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I initially wanted to go in and talk about how remorseful I feel and how embarrassed and disgusted I am with myself, but I didn't want people to look at it and think like, oh, she's playing the victim. But
Really?
in reality, it had the opposite effect. Something I now realize I didn't touch on enough was the fact that one of my friends had attempted to sell it, which I realized yesterday whenever they reached out to me for comment. And so I was completely frantic. That is why that video is, for one, just so all over the place, and two, why I didn't touch on some of the things that I initially would have liked. So in this video, I would like to address some of those things.
Here it is.
I
Here it is,
only
Keisha.
came forward because I wanted to kill whatever story the tabloid had. The most important part that I did definitely gloss over is the fact that I was under the impression that their marriage was over. I believe that they were keeping it quiet to avoid the negative press because, as I had said, I was new to LA. So I just assumed that with celebrities of that caliber, that that's just how it was. I feel exploited because he knew I believed everything that he said because of my vulnerable position of being new to LA.
This is where I have a hard time with this. It's like, no, you a woman, you know what the man wants. We've been playing this game, this tug and pull, no pun intended. We've been at this. She knows how to play with men. She's been doing it before, right? Most people know how to play with each other. So if he came to you and was he's coming out of nowhere to you, you're not thinking, "Oh my God, I'm so special." You know what time it is. You know about this man. You could have did, women do their little research.
Oh yeah, we are top investigators.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about, girl? I did this. So she goes on to say, hey, I thought they were separated. I thought something went down. Whatever.
Listen,
This is bullshit.
listen. Google is free. We've heard that many times. Google.
Yeah, I
this
speak tell us
motherfucker.
that all the time. I speak. Yeah.
So check it out. Okay. These whores, because that's what they are, want to be with the famous guy. You're a quote unquote Instagram model.
So you already been hit on before. She's probably
yes, people live in her DMs. What I'm sick and tired of is women getting involved with men who are quote unquote separated. Okay.
quote unquote. Yeah.
Yes, separated. At the end of the day, he's Adam Levine. He's married to a Victoria's Secrets model. It's not hard to find out the truth. Okay.
It would have been out already.
An entire year. Did you ever go to that man's house? Did he pick you up and take you to dinner? Were you guys jet setting together in an entire year? And why didn't she show them receipts? She was quick to show them other receipts before that she had a conversation with him. Why didn't she show us the receipts where he said, "Oh, I'm separated"? And why, after a year, are you still talking on Instagram? After an entire year, why are you still talking on Instagram? Not only that, if you ended it, why did you not block him on your Instagram? These funky, tired, trifling bitches need to go sit down and take a break somewhere. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous. Like, you can tell me whatever. I felt this way. I felt that way. You're a liar. You're a liar. I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for Adam's wife because she's the one that's being humiliated, embarrassed, dragged through the dirt. That's the only person that I sympathize and empathize with. I am sick and tired of people just not being accountable for their recklessness. You knew that man was married. He's been married for 10 years. It's Adam Levine. It is very easy to find out the truth. You thought that you was going to replace the wife. That's what you thought. And now look, you look like the whore that you are. Peace, bitch.
Peace. Ain't nothing else we gotta say about that. That's been that horse is dead and buried now at this point. All right, so this clip of the day I think is really important to end the show here because there are people out there like Keisha who want to sit down with people to have the hard conversation. And not too long ago, Keisha sat down with someone on TikTok named Becca and Matt and had a really tough conversation that I think should have been explored more. And unfortunately, it wasn't. But we're going to have a clip from that sit down from Ink 34. Check it out.
Kids are simple, right? Kids want what looks good, right?
Yes,
so if you have a teacher, progressive teacher, I just came out of liberal college, I'm here to save the world and be the safe space for all the kids. You're one of the kids I get to save. I'm going to put you on a pedestal. And class, look at this kid on a pedestal. Isn't this amazing?
Right on.
Now this kid who's dealing with who knows what the hell at home, I want this teacher's attention. Like, my parents aren't giving it to me. This kid's getting it. I'm going to be that.
Right.
And then they start pressuring each other. And what any kids do, any generation, right? You think about the emo kids, the punk kids, the rockers. you know, there's always gatekeeping and pressure when we're trying to figure out where we are in the pecking order,
Right.
which means that as a social creature and that age, we're going to adapt to those around us. And so when you have a huge pocket of people doing something and they're getting a lot of attention and put on a pedestal, it's going to attract more. And that's the psychosis behind the trend, right? Which is why kids can't answer these questions. You know, when you really ask anybody, any trans person, any non-trans person, what makes that gender? All of their answers are gender stereotypes. When we all know that gender stereotypes is something that we've been trying to break away from for a long time, right? So what makes a woman? Soft, nurturing, pink. No, I know men who are like that, and I know women who are not like that. So that's not it. But
Right.
when you fall into that, and kids will fall into that, and you call it gender identity and transitioning into that to reinforce that, you're actually putting walls back up that have been trying to come down, but you look like a hero because you put kids on a pedestal.
So that's interesting.
And that was the sound of the day. Inked. How was that conversation with Becca and Matt?
Amazing.
And what was the most, like, that stood out to me. The way Becca went through that whole putting the kid on the pedestal. You want to break down these stereotypes, but you build walls again. So we're in this bit of a conundrum. There's a bit of a fight there. That's what stood out to me. What stood out to you in that sit down with them?
When Becca and Matt said that we're worried about what is going on in the school, but they have these books that are in libraries, and you should be more worried about the uncle reading it to his niece or his nephew. Because there was a book that they brought up. I have the book. I started reading it in the very beginning, but it talks about a situation of molestation, and then like normalizing it.
Oh no.
And so they said that we should be worried about what's going on in your home just as much as we're worried about what's being taught in school, because this information is available to everyone. And when they
Yeah.
said that, it was like, ooh, because we've been fighting the schools and, oh, we don't want our kids being groomed, but your neighbor's grooming your kid, the uncle's grooming your kid. It was really eye-opening.
Or the
These two
stepfather is
people,
grooming your kid.
yes, these people are incredible human beings, and to be that vulnerable and that open and to just come on and just speak their truth was amazing. In fact, we talked about it. I talked to both Matt and Becca, and we're going to do it again. And we're going to break down some more topics, but they are incredible human beings. I can't say enough. But before we go, can we just talk who's playing tonight? Isn't it Thursday?
It's Thursday. Who's playing tonight?
I don't even know. I don't know.
I can check real quick.
Really
But I
quick.
thought that right there is huge. When I sat down with Lindsay, I've sat down with her for a few, talking about teachers, talking about the school. She was here for a week. It was great. It was awesome sitting down with her and discussing some of these things. Like she said, when it comes to this, 9 times out of 10, the molestation comes from someone the kid knows.
Mhm.
So we have to be very vigilant and very,
Yes.
on point with that stuff. All right,
And
today's
that's
game.
something we should talk about too at another time, and I'll share my experience.
Okay, absolutely. Today's game
Browns and Steelers?
is
Who is it?
Steelers and the Browns.
Yeah.
That's right.
All
So
right.
we'll be watching that game tonight and having a good time. I had a great time. Keish,
Had
did
an
you have a
amazing
great time?
Always. It's fun.
Always. We're having way too much fun these days.
I know.
I hope everybody else on this show had a great time because we sure did. But unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye until tomorrow. Friday, we'll be right back here at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See ya. Adios.